Welcome to Conversations with the Empress. I am the Empress. And as you can tell by my colorful attire, it's Freaky Friday, y'all. The day we've all been waiting for. And you know I love a Freaky Friday. Before we get started, please, you guys know the drill. Go hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons below. They all help my channel to grow, and I appreciate the support way more than you can imagine. So, do your girl a favor. Go hit that like button right about now. Thank you. So, the fit for tonight was supposed to look pretty natural. You know, bra and panties. Sometimes guys get excited by the natural, regular, degular shit. I have heard this from men myself, so you got a regular, degular look tonight. But, you know, the whole thing of being au natural definitely falls in line with the theme tonight, which is an argument I've had with several of my girlfriends over the years. The argument of circumcised versus uncircumcised. So, you know, I feel like there's pros and cons to both of them. If you want to know what I prefer, gonna shock you, I prefer uncircumcised, okay? I'll tell you why in a little bit. So, circumcision is the procedure when they remove the foreskin from a male's penis. I don't really know the reasons why it's necessary because I have met plenty of guys who weren't and they were perfectly normal. They tend to have larger penises, and maybe that's just because it looks larger. I don't know, but I just feel like when you don't mess with things and you leave it alone, maybe that's the reason why they grow bigger. Who knows? I've never met a guy who was uncircumcised who wasn't huge, though. That's just in my personal experience. I mean, I've never seen a small penis man that was uncircumcised. Never. Outside of the fact that normal phalluses either are growers or showers, you know, you pretty much know what you're getting when you see a circumcised penis. There's nothing there to hide it. It is what it is. You don't have to guess. I personally prefer uncircumcised phalluses. And when I tell my friends that, you know, they're all like, ew, why do you like that? They look weird and this and that and they're nasty and da-da-da-da. It's like the overall stance of most women about uncircumcised shafts. What I will say is the reason why I prefer uncircumcised is that it's just more natural, you know, and I like things that are natural. I feel the same way about hair, like natural things. So it's more appealing to me because it's natural. It hasn't been touched. And it, you know, it goes back to that whole primal thing with me and nature and, you know, me Tarzan, you Jane and all that, you know, it just all ties in together. Definitely during sex, it feels better. That extra skin is extra cushion, extra ribbing, extra motion that you wouldn't normally get with a circumcised penis. Also, they're more fun to play with because there's more to play with, especially when you're giving head. It's fun to maneuver and move around and whatnot. I have found that, you know, with the uncircumcised guys, if they're rougher, it doesn't hurt. Like, that foreskin definitely, you know, is extra cushion. It's extra cushion in there, like around your cervix. It's also extra cushion because during sex, when you're pumping, that extra skin, almost causes like a rubbing on your clitoris, and it could cause you to have stimulation there while you're having vaginal stimulation as well, which is something that you're not going to get with a circumcised guy unless you guys have, like, you know, one of those little vibrating things or whatever. Studies have actually shown that women are more likely to experience pain during sex with a man who's circumcised than a man who isn't circumcised. So that definitely supports my argument of saying that it feels better with an uncircumcised man. There have also been studies on couples that show that there are more women who are dissatisfied with their sex if their man is circumcised as opposed to a man who is uncircumcised. So, I mean, that falls in line with what I said because I've had plenty of both. And overall, I think uncircumcised penis feels the best. Like, I can't really explain why it feels the best, but it just physically feels the best. And I just feel like it feels the best because it's natural. Like the beginning, first man and woman, they didn't have circumcision. They just had their regular stuff, hairy bush and foreskin on the penile, and that's how it went down. But it definitely feels better to me. It's like more cushiony, more ribbing, more, more, just more. But there are fun things that you could do with a guy that's uncircumcised. If you like to give hand jobs, the foreskin can help with sensation. You can pull it up over, pull it down. Even when you're giving head, it's just more fun to, maneuver, move the skin around. It's just an extra layer to play with. Something else that people really don't know about uncircumcised shafts is that uncircumcised shafts actually create their own lubrication, and it makes sex more enjoyable because it's more lubricated. So you have your lubrication, you have their lubrication, double the lubrication. Something about the foreskin creates lubrication. So that's another added benefit, because you definitely don't want things to be dry down there on your part or their part. And that whole thing about guys with foreskins not being clean and being nasty, yes, it's a possibility, but a guy with a circumcised one could be nasty too. And if anything, in my experience, I have found that uncircumcised guys are much more clean than circumcised men. They know they have the extra, they know they have to do extra, so they're always doing extra, so they're always extra clean. I have never come across a guy who was uncircumcised who wasn't meticulous about cleaning. So I don't know where that whole stereotype about, uncircumcised penises being dirty and stuff came from. It's a possibility, but anybody could be dirty. Like, you could be dirty, I could be dirty. It's like about washing your ass, okay? If you dealing with somebody who won't wash their ass, it don't matter if they circumcised or not. They don't wash their ass. Like, they nasty. If you have an uncircumcised penis and you don't clean it the way you should, you can get infections in the foreskin. You can get smegma, which is this disgusting buildup of dirt and stuff and oil and just disgustingness. And if you don't clean it and it gets smegma in there, you can get an infection and you won't be able to pull the skin back at all without pain. You actually have to get a medical procedure to fix it. So, I'm not talking about the uncircumcised guys that are nasty and don't wash. I don't want any guy that's nasty and doesn't wash, okay? That's like across the board, whether you're circumcised or not. Please wash your ass. Like, that's important. As far as the guys is concerned, one of the benefits of keeping your foreskin and not getting circumcised is that the skin that they remove is actually the most sensitive skin that you have on your shaft. So guys that have that are more sensitive and feel more sensation from arousal and manipulation than guys who are circumcised. Also, the foreskin, while it may not be aesthetically pleasing to women, it is there to protect the penis. So, that extra skin being there stops it from injury, stops it from, stuff getting in there. Like, that's what it's there for. Guys who aren't circumcised, they are exposed. So, on a uncircumcised man, the most sensitive part is the foreskin. There's like these neuroceptors in there, and it makes it really sensitive to touch, and it's a lot of sensation. But with a man who's circumcised, their most sensitive area is on their circumcision scar, and it's because they don't have that skin there. So it's very sensitive around the circumcision scar, which is normally called the head for you guys, around the head, the rim of the head. I don't know what it's called. But that's why it's so sensitive, because that's normally covered with that extra skin that really is really, really sensitive. So you get a little bit of the sensitivity, but you get none of the protection. The pros to having a circumcised penis is that your cleanliness and your risk for infections are lower, because you have less stuff to clean, less stuff to pick up infections, diseases, or whatever. The maintenance process of a circumcised penis is a lot less. There's less stuff there for you to have to worry about. Also, if you're circumcised, you don't have to live with the stigma of the guys that have the uncircumcised one, because women, I don't know, a large majority of women don't like that, and they won't deal with a guy who's not circumcised. And guys who aren't circumcised always have to worry about if a woman is going to accept that or like that or stop talking to them because of that. Guys who are circumcised don't have to worry. That's a whole set of worries that they don't have to have, They're not walking around wondering like, oh, is she going to accept this or whatever, unless it's really small, because that's another worry that guys have if it's too small, but that's another subject. Check out my episode, Does Size Matter, to talk about that subject. Most guys in America are circumcised because it's like an American thing, but I have found that men from other places, other countries, most of the time they are not. It's definitely an added bonus. Like I am more attracted to like Caribbean men, because in the back of my mind, I'm always wondering when I meet a West Indian man or a Caribbean man, like, is he circumcised or is he not? Like, that would be so cool if he wasn't. Da, 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 da. But I'll take what I can get. Penile is penile. But if I had my choice, I would definitely pick uncircumcised. If I had a son, I wouldn't want them to circumcise him. I'm like, just leave it alone. Like, that's his thing. That's his thing. Like, leave him alone in his natural state. So for those of you that think that I'm like off my rocker because I like uncircumcised penis, I'm definitely not. They actually said that circumcisions in America are going down. There's less and less parents that want to circumcise their kids, because what is the point? If all the things that they say about uncircumcised shaft is not true, then why are we doing it? It's like, I don't understand what's the point. There's no medical reason that says that it's necessary. And, it's just a practice in America. I don't know where it came from, but it's definitely antiquated. It needs to die. And they need to just leave people's private parts alone. Let people have whatever private parts they want and let them look however they want them to look, okay? If a man decides when he's a grown-ass person that he wants to get circumcised, which he probably will not, that should be his choice, okay? But there's nothing wrong with uncircumcised penile. So ladies, stop running away from the uncircumcised penile. Give it a try. You never know. You might like it, because I love it. Thanks for watching, you guys. My contact information is below. Please go like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Feeling generous? Throw me a Cash App. Until we meet again, smooches.